Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Danielle. I've recently changed the channel from Mrs. Boy Mom Plans to At Home with Danielle, and I'm kicking off the change with a clean with me from our old house. This is the house that we sold back in July. I have this clean with me as well as our final clean with me before we closed on the home. This video was actually filmed before we even listed the house. You'll see that we still had our old torn up countertops. We still had all of our stuff in the house. I did clean a lot of this stuff out before we ever listed the house. In the next video, you'll get a look at what the house looked like when we actually sold it. So if you're interested in that and future cleaning videos, make sure you subscribe to my channel. This particular video was filmed during the time that we were all working virtually due to COVID. So everyone was in the house all day, every day, and it was an absolute nightmare to try to keep clean. Right now, I'm giving you a look at the before, and then we'll jump right into the cleaning.
Place where they told you what to chase, told you how to run the race. Every move was on the page, but I didn't like their way. Had to fight and misbehave, had to find a way to change, had to leave to find my way. Caught up in a daydream, I beat my mind up there almost daily. It's how I pass time, no opinions safely. It's how I understand what I want in this place, see. Cause everybody wanna tell you bad things, what could go wrong, what fame brings. But success is a finicky thing, and if you ain't sure, no, it'll never be. I don't wanna let myself down, myself down. I don't wanna let myself down, myself down. Run away, I don't have to plan it. I can go change my fate, you won't understand it. All alone, that's okay. People I can't stand them, they don't want me to change, keep me where I'm standing. And I don't wanna be where I am, and I want something more, take a chance. It could be possibly my last dance, my last dance. I don't wanna let myself down, myself down. I don't wanna let myself down, myself down.
In this clip that the countertops are torn up. So we actually were trying to salvage like the main portion of the countertop to try to do some sort of DIY thing, but we ended up just giving up on that, tearing those out, putting in some new laminate countertops. We also replaced this sink and faucet as well. We changed it from a double basin to a single basin sink, which you'll see in the next video. And I actually really missed that sink. It was really big, it was really deep, and I loved having only one basin. Our sink that we have in this house is a double basin, but it is a deep sink, so it's not terrible. I can live with it, but I do miss the sink that we had in the old house.
Losing time, I'm fading fast. I just wanna make it last. Try to let go of the past. I close my eyes, embrace the blast. Sleepless nights and headaches stack. Restlessness to hell and back. What's my purpose? What do I grab? A slippery surface, a heart attack. And sometimes you just gotta believe there's something that'll give you relief. There's something that'll have what you need, what you need. We're broken, it's tragic, we're not all elastic, but maybe
I am wasting so many paper towels right here, and I honestly have no clue what I'm doing. I don't even really use paper towels anymore. I switched almost completely over to the microfiber cleaning cloths, and I only use paper towels for like the really nasty stuff that I don't want to, get on a cleaning rag. Like if the cats throw up or something, I don't know why I just wasted like half a roll of paper towels to clean the sink of all things. I really have no clue what I was thinking. So a lot of the stuff that you're seeing on the counters in this video, I actually got rid of. Once we had to, really clear off all our counter space and get the house ready for people to come look at it, I really realized how much the clutter was affecting like my anxiety and stuff. And I quickly realized that having less on the counter made me happier, made me feel better. I didn't feel so stressed. I didn't feel like I was looking around and just seeing a bunch of mess. I actually got rid of my knife block, and I now keep all the steak knives in a drawer. We no longer have a microwave that's on the counter. All of our small appliances go inside one of the cabinets, so they're not out. We just pull them out when we need them.
Gotta focus on yourself, on your faith, on your dreams, on your mind, on your health, yeah. You gotta work, never tell, keep your head down, find what you love and excel, yeah. Push and pull and repel any hate, go create what you want, feel compelled, yeah. And once you finally get a taste of the race, you'll never look back once you felt that. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. About others way before myself, yeah. I guess that's why I feel like I go through hell, damn. Wasting time on your dreams instead of mine, yeah. About to turn this franchise around on a dime, man. It's all about finding your right state of mind. It's all about turning the worst into fine. It's all about time and the work and the climb. From the thirst we will rise, I'm immersed in this life. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first.
Now, as I'm getting ready to do the laundry and everything in this video, I thought I'd take the opportunity to give you an explanation of why we moved out of this house. One of the reasons was, of course, as a family of 5 living in a 3-bedroom, roughly 1,200 square foot house, just was not cutting it for us anymore. My husband started school. He didn't have any privacy to do his schoolwork or anything like that. But the biggest reason that we moved is that things around our neighborhood had just kind of starting to fall apart. When we moved into the neighborhood 10 years ago, right after our oldest son was born, it was a good neighborhood. Now, we've always had great neighbors, but we've had issues with other people coming into the neighborhood, issues with things going on directly outside the neighborhood. We've had, unfortunately, several homicides in the area. And in January, I want to think it was around 12:30 at night, there was a shootout. There's a drive-by shooting at a bar, which was directly in front of our neighborhood. And there were probably 30, 40 shots fired. And it was actually close enough to our house that it shook the windows of our oldest son's bedroom, enough to wake him up. And he came running into the living room, freaking out, screaming and crying, saying someone was banging on his door, or someone was banging on his window. And so I had to look at my 10-year-old and say, "No, baby, nobody's at your window. That's just gunshots from down the street." And that was the night I looked at my husband and said, "I don't care what we have to do. We have to figure out how to get out of this house." And we just got lucky. I started making phone calls. I had some friends and some connections, and things kind of fell into place. We got the house sold, and then things kind of fell apart. I think I mentioned before, we ended up homeless for about 4 months while we tried to find another house because we were waiting on one house to be renovated. It ended up not working out the way we thought it would. We were back and forth between friends and a camper. All of this with 3 children, a 10-year-old, a 4-year-old, and a 2-year-old. So it was pretty hectic. But in the end, things worked out. We're in a much nicer neighborhood, much quieter neighborhood. I haven't heard a single gunshot in months, and that is such a relief to be able to know that my kids are going to sleep at night in a bed that I don't have to worry about stray bullets coming through the window.
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright, and for the first time in a long time I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I'm not falling. I'll push all my chips and call all in. I'll bet on myself, you keep stalling. I hear destiny and it's calling. I'll keep my head up high through the downs and lows, and we're all going life. Still nobody knows, but I'ma choose what's right and take what comes and goes. And ain't no one in life holding me back no more. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. back a year ago. I grew up in a place where they told you what to chase, told you how to run the race. Every move was on the page, but I didn't like their way. Had to fight and misbehave, had to find a way to change, had to leave to find my way. Caught up in a daydream, I beat my mind up there almost daily. It's how I pass time, no opinions safely. It's how I understand what I want in this place, see. Cause everybody wanna tell you bad things, what could go wrong, what fame brings. But success is a finicky thing, and if you ain't sure, no, it'll never be. I don't wanna let myself down, myself down. I don't wanna let myself down, myself down.
If I recall correctly, you will see me open this door right here and just kind of toss stuff inside. I believe my husband had worked the previous night, so he was asleep in the bedroom. So anything of ours that I found laying around, I just put it in our room, and then I went in after he got up and just kind of finished straightening up our room so that the rest of the house was clean.
Run away, I don't have to plan it. I can go, change my fate, you won't understand it. All alone, that's okay. People, I can't stand them. They don't want me to change, keep me where I'm standing. And I don't wanna be where I am. And I want something more, take a chance. It could be possibly my last dance, my last dance. I don't wanna let myself down, myself down. I don't wanna let myself down, myself down.
So as I'm cleaning up my youngest son's room, you'll see quite a few stains on the carpet. I believe most of those are Pediasure. We have not successfully found a single bottle or sippy cup that Caden does not make a mess with. If you're new to the channel, I'll tell you a little bit about Caden. Caden is going to be 3 in February, and when he was 6 weeks old, we discovered that he has Down syndrome. And so he's got some low muscle tone. He does well overall. He's healthy. He is always in a good mood for the most part. He just has not successfully mastered the drinking. He'll kind of get it in his mouth and then a lot of it dribbles out. Now, as he's gotten older, he's gotten a lot better. This was filmed months ago. So you'll see all these stains. I did go in later on with the shampooer and was able to get most of the stains out of the carpet. But the carpet in this house overall was just terrible. It was, I believe, the carpet from when this house was originally built in 2001. We needed to replace it, but we didn't have the funds to do it. And with the way the housing market was, we didn't have any need to. We just kind of, made the house look as presentable as possible. And, we listed our house and we had it on offer that we accepted within 6 hours of listing. And it was an offer that was well over our listing price. So things just definitely worked out for us, especially with the housing market. We ended up making enough money off the house to pay off my car, which put us in a much better financial position and allowed us to get the house that we are currently living in.
Losing time, I'm fading fast. I just wanna make it last. Try to let go of the past. I close my eyes, embrace the blast. Sleepless nights and headaches stack. Restlessness to hell and back. What's my purpose? What do I grab? A slippery surface, a heart attack. And sometimes you just gotta believe there's something that'll give you relief. There's something that'll have what you need, what you need. We're broken, it's tragic, we're not all elastic, but maybe there's magic. Believe you could have it, and I know of sadness, the anxious and panic, the infinite vastness of all that is blackness. Gotta focus on yourself, on your faith, on your dreams, on your mind, on your health, yeah. You gotta work, never tell, keep your head down, find what you love and excel, yeah. Push and pull and repel any hate, go create what you want, feel compelled, yeah. And once you finally get a taste of the race, you'll never look back once you felt that. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. About others way before myself, yeah. I guess that's why I feel like I go through hell, damn. Wasting time on your dreams instead of mine, yeah. About to turn this franchise around on a dime, man.
So that is it for this clean with me. Now I'm just going to show you some before and after pictures that I took. And I just want to thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Please make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel if you're interested in seeing more clean with me videos in the future. I will also have a video coming up very soon giving you a tour of the new house. So thanks again, and I hope you have a good night. Bye.
Finding your right state of mind. It's all about turning the worst into fine. It's all about time and the work and the climb. From the thirst we will rise. I'm immersed in this life. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth. Just focus on yourself first.